Yelena, you owe $200,000. Pay it back by tomorrow, or your house is mine.
Hello? What are you talking about? I can't hear you. Mom needs money for her treatment, and this house is everything to her. Where am I going to get that much money? Hey, why did you run after hitting her? Madam, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Delivery girl? You're obviously poor. Aren't you afraid of getting involved in some trouble?
If you don't listen to us, you'll be in trouble.
Exactly.
What's wrong with being a delivery girl? I may be poor and broke, but this is about her safety. I can't just ignore it.
Young lady, I'm fine, thank you.
Madam, if you're okay, I'll get back to my deliveries.
Young lady, are you married? I heard you on the phone saying you need money? My grandson is the CEO of Starlight Group. If you marry him, you can name your price. Come on!
Mr. Sharp is here.
Mr. Sharp, perhaps you'll find the one you're looking for among these female chefs.
Little boy, eat slowly. Grandpa taught me this. It's our family's secret recipe. We have 2 cookbooks at home, and I'll give you one. With this cookbook, you won't go hungry.
Thank you. When I grow up, I'll marry you to repay you.
Ambitious. I'll wait for you to keep your promise.
Well? Why do they taste different even if the recipes are the same? Are you sure she's in Johnberry?
The cookbook and taste you described both originated from Johnbury. So, the little girl who helped you 20 years ago when you were lost must be in Johnbury.
Keep looking. I need to find the exact same recipe, and the woman who can replicate that flavor will be the one I'll marry.
Mr. Sharp, Madam Sharp insists that you marry Miss Getty, the woman who saved her today. She says if she doesn't see a marriage certificate today, she'll refuse the procedure. Why not get married first, and then get divorced after you find that girl?
Let's go. I'll get married.
Closer, please. Smile. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Best wishes.
Thank you. Mr. Sharp, it's a pleasure to marry you.
You're not even going to ask me anything before marrying me? Aren't you afraid of being tricked?
I know you well. You're the CEO of Starlight Group. Before our marriage, your grandma already gave the bride price.
So, she saved my grandma just for our money? You should know that I already have someone I love. This marriage is just to appease my grandma.
It's okay. When your beloved appears, I'll divorce you.
Let's take a picture. I'll send it to Grandma.
Cheese? I sent it to her directly. Don't worry, I used a beauty filter.
I meant the marriage certificate photo.
Oh, sorry about that.
Grandma, I fulfilled your request and married Yelena.
That's good. Now, help Yelena pack her things and move in with you.
Got it. Pack your things and move directly to number 105 in Kensington Villa. A housekeeper will meet you there. Here's my card. Contact me if you need anything. I still have work. I'll leave now.
Honorable. Mr. Sharp, take care.
Mr. Sharp, your wife seems very nice. By the way, Are you still going to the next Starlight Hotel food tasting?
Yes, even if there's the slightest chance of finding her, I won't give up.
What? You married yourself off to pay off your debts?
Well, it's a husband, not a debt collector.
So, is your new husband the little boy you met when you were little? Didn't you say you'd wait for him to marry you?
No, it's not him. It's been 20 years. He hasn't looked for me. He must have forgotten me.
Yelena, don't tell me you're back with Hollis after he cheated.
Hey, you can't talk nonsense. I would never be with my ex.
Hollis, we're over. What are you doing here?
We are over. I came here specially to get the necklace I bought you.
For years, Yelena has been using her family's secret recipes to help your hotel to a success. Not only did you cheat, but you're so shameless now.
If her family recipe wasn't useful, why would Hollis be with someone so low class and with no background?
I've been with you for 2 years. This is all you gave me. Here, take it back. I gave you way more than this. I bought you everything you're wearing. Take them all off right now.
Oh my, Hollis, they're so scary. I'm so scared. Take me home, please.
Yelena, you just wait.
Yelena, are you okay?
I'm fine. I found someone. Later after I dumped him.
Xerxes Sharp, the CEO who single-handedly built the world's top Starlight Group. He's never had a scandal for so many years. Yelena, you're amazing.
He only married me because his grandma pressured him. He'll divorce me when he finds his long-lost love. We're going to divorce eventually.
Men are just unreliable. Don't worry, I got you a reservation for the Starlight Hotel dusting event. All the top chefs in the city will be there. With your unique family recipes, you'll definitely become famous in the city.
You're the best. I'll collect the prize money after I win first place. Wow, is this the priceless villa? This is incredible.
Be careful, Mr. Sharp.
So sorry. I didn't know which room was mine, so I just left the luggage at the door.
Second floor. Besides my room. Take your pick.
I'm hungry. Are you guys hungry? I can cook something for you. Just so you can try my specialty.
No need, ma'am. Mr. Sharp has a picky palate. He only eats specially prepared meals from a 5-star chef. It'll be here soon. Want to try some?
5-star special? I'll try some then. The debt is paid off. Thanks to Xerxes for helping me out. He's my benefactor. I should thank him properly. You've been working hard lately. Have more of this. It's nutritious.
Yelena. Here.
Isn't this inappropriate? Don't you have someone you like?
Does that matter?
Of course it matters. All men are the same. Just consider it a thank you.
What are you doing?
Well, didn't you ask me to kiss you?
You. I meant you have some food on your face.
Oh, I do. I'm sorry, but you weren't clear.
Go back. After the divorce, I'll compensate you accordingly. But while we're living together, don't try to get my attention. And keep your distance.
Hey, you. This is ridiculous.
Ma'am, Mr. Sharp only has eyes for his beloved. You should behave appropriately. Especially regarding his bedroom, you must not enter.
Hey, you didn't tell me which room was Mr. Sharp's. So many rooms, which one should I choose? Oh, whatever. This one will do. Does Xerxes have OCD or something? Why are all the rooms exactly the same? So cold and impersonal. Wow, a huge bathtub. Now I can experience the life of the rich. This one it is. Ah, you. Pervert, get out.
Yelena.
What are you doing?
Take a good look. This is my room.
It's my first time here. How would I know it's yours? Besides, they all look the same.
There's my photo on the nightstand. You still don't know.
I honestly didn't notice.
You're clearly trying to get close to me, taking advantage of being alone together.
Look who's taking advantage right now.
You better behave yourself. And don't cause any trouble. Remember, I will never be interested in you no matter what.
What? Not interested in me? Then why is your heart racing?
You. Unbelievable. Next time this happens, I'll make sure you won't get a dime after the divorce.
Stingy. Oh, what's wrong with you?
My stomach hurts.
I have some medicine. I'll get it for you. Here you go. I'll get you some water.
No need. Go find a room to sleep in. And stop getting close to me.
But I... Xerxes, my suitcase is still in there. Xerxes. Judging by his stomachache, it must be from his picky eating. Since he helped me before, I'll help him eat better. Even a homeless guy couldn't resist it when I first cooked. Now my cooking is absolutely impeccable. Xerxes, I bet you can't resist my cooking. Xerxes, wake up. I made you a healthy breakfast. What are you doing here? Where's your boss?
Ma'am, Mr. Sharp went to the office. He sent me to get some files. Did you make this?
Haven't you had breakfast? Here's one for you.
Oh no thanks. I still need to get Mr. Sharp those files. And he hasn't eaten breakfast either.
Work is important, but not as important as health. I'll deliver the files for you. And take Mr. Sharp some breakfast too. Eat up.
I've never tasted Sook's special food. Mr. Sharp is so lucky. He'll definitely love her cooking.
Why are you here?
Just killing two birds with one stone. Zane said you skipped breakfast. You must be hungry.
It smells awful.
Awful? You only eat healthy meals, right? So I didn't... bring my homemade food. Next time, I'll let you try my cooking. For your stomach's sake, you should eat something.
I'm not hungry.
Food is essential for life. Eat a little, so Grandma won't worry. If you don't behave, I'll tell on you.
Childish.
Good boy, here's a gold star for you, Xerxes.
Let me tell you. Stop trying to please me. I'll never be interested in you.
This arrogant jerk, so full of himself.
Zane, have the director prepare this quarter's business report for the hospital. I need it.
Yes, sir. Mr. Sharp, your wife is visiting her mother. Would you like to join her?
Kun, my illness isn't that serious. You had me pretend to be very ill and transfer to this expensive hospital just to trick Yelena into giving us money. It's not right.
Oh, come on, she's just a girl you picked up. Why do you care about her? Besides, sooner or later, she's just a burden who will marry out. Eventually, she'll still have to rely on me, her brother, to support her. So what's wrong with getting some money from her?
Be careful. Yelena might hear you. She's paid for our family's debts and my medical bills. It's all my fault. If it weren't for me being foolish and taking her in, she wouldn't have to suffer with us.
So I'm not her biological daughter.
Yelena, why aren't you going in to see your mom?
It's nothing.
I wondered why I heard crows cawing. Turns out I've bumped into a pauper. Yelena, since you left Hollis, you've been going downhill. Look at your cheap clothes. You're so tacky.
Jerk and loser are a perfect match. Do you think you and Hollis will last? He's a two-timing piece of trash, and he'll dump you someday.
Don't worry about us. I'm pregnant now, and I'm about to join his family as the wife of the hotel's heir. As for you, Yelena, this is as good as it gets for you.
Let's not waste our time on insignificant people.
I heard you're still working 3 jobs. What a pathetic life. You're destined to suffer endlessly. You might as well find a poor guy just like you while you're still young, or no man will want you.
You just picked up some second-hand trash. What are you so arrogant about? Do something good for your baby.
Forget it. We don't argue with trash. Let's go.
Yelena, no matter how tough you act, you're still a woman. You must be longing to come back to me.
You freeloading, incompetent, and spoiled brat. Where do you get the nerve? Reina, a leopard can't change its spots. Keep your dog on a leash, or you'll face the consequences.
You!
Don't be so stubborn. If you leave me, you can't find a good man like me.
Well, excuse me. I'm married.
Married? Yelena, you're that desperate to get hitched? Dumped 1 minute and married the next? Are you afraid no one will want you?
What kind of decent man could you get? Someone just as low class as you? A lousy wage slave? Or maybe some old geezer on welfare?
Hollis is a rich and powerful man. He is 1 in a million. Miss him, and you'll never amount to anything.
Are you done yet?
Hey, touchy, aren't you? Think twice before you lay a finger on me, you lowlife. The 2 of you combined couldn't afford to offend Hollis's little finger.
You're not worth my wife's time.
Who are you?
Oh my. Honey, what are you doing here?
He's Yelena's husband. Looks tough and powerful.
This is a hospital, not a dump. Someone, get this trash out of here.
Don't bother. We'll leave.
You just wait.
Don't go. Weren't you so cocky just now?
And weren't you? What happened to all that big talk?
If a dog bit me, should I bite it back?
Yelena, now that we're married, behave yourself. Stop messing around with your ex. Don't embarrass the Sharp family.
I didn't.
Xerxes, watch your mouth. That jerk Hollis cheated on her and he's still pestering her. Yelena is the victim here.
I promise, next time I will bite back.
Be smarter next time.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, Mr. Sharp's stomach is acting up again. Can you make sure he takes his medicine?
Xerxes refuses to eat anyone else's cooking. Let me see if there's anything he likes on the menu.
I prepared the gift I promised you a long time ago. But when will I ever find you?
Xerxes.
Yelena, look what you've done.
I'm so sorry. How much is this? I'll pay for it.
I had this custom made. It's one of a kind. Pay for what?
Why are you so angry? It was an accident.
This cookbook.
With this cookbook, you won't go hungry.
It's identical.
Give it back. It's mine.
Yours?
Why did he react like that? Could he be holding a grudge because I broke his gift? And using this as an excuse to confiscate my family's heirloom recipe book? I bought this outside.
Bought it? Where?
From a street vendor, a moving one. They're already gone.
Zane. Investigate all recipe vendors near Kenzin Villa now.
Good thing I'm quick-witted. He's so nitpicky. He's really such a vindictive cheapskate.
Sell me the recipe book. Name your price.
I wouldn't sell it even if you gave me your entire fortune.
Forget it. I'm looking for that girl. She can keep the recipe book if she wants.
I didn't mean to break the gift got for your sweetheart. How much do I owe you?
I had this commission from Elizabeth, a renowned artisan from abroad. It's worth $100 million, cash or transfer.
How much?
Are you an idiot? Why did you pick it up with your hands?
It's you who spout such nonsense and scare me. Some shards of glass could be worth $100 million.
You don't understand. I just want to give her the best things in the world.
After searching for so long, haven't you thought about giving up?
If she were someone you cared deeply about, would you give up?
I'm sorry.
From now on, don't enter my room without permission.
Beauty really is distracting. Yelena. Maybe he'll find his sweetheart soon. You still have to pay for mom's medical treatment and earn money to support the family. So stop coveting what doesn't belong to you. I must participate in the tasting event. Every penny earned brings me one step closer to opening a hotel.
Mr. Sharp, the tasting event is ready. It will start tomorrow as scheduled.
Come pick me up tomorrow on time. This time, I will definitely find...
I wonder who's hosting this event. The prize money is incredible.
Look, Mr. Sharp is here.
He is so handsome.
Mr. Sharp, I'm sure you'll love the dish I made.
Tree down.
Mr. Sharp's back looks a lot like Xerxes's.
Yelena. Emma. You may now select your ingredients.
Okay.
I must have heard wrong. What would Yelena be doing here?
Mr. Sharp, is something wrong?
Nothing. Let's go.
This is my one-of-a-kind red plum in the snow. When I was little, I only made it once for that boy. The judges will love this specialty dish. I'll simmer it for 15 more minutes to let the toxins evaporate, then it's done. Tanya, why is she calling me? Could something have happened to Mom?
What smells so good? This is delicious. With this dish, Mr. Sharp is sure to notice me. Mr. Sharp, please try the dish I made.
This scent is so familiar. This is it. It's been 20 years. Only you could make this. I finally found you.
Where's my dish? It's gone before it's even cooked? Oh. Why are you back?
Competition's over, so of course we're back.
Your dishes haven't even been opened. How is it over?
Mr. Sharp has already found the taste he's been searching for since childhood. Of course he doesn't care about us. I really don't get it. It's just a pretentious dish, red plum in the snow. What's so special about it?
Wasn't I the only one making this dish?
You don't understand. Mr. Sharp going through all this trouble isn't about choosing a dish. He's choosing a wife. Now that he's found his favorite, why waste time? I envy that Fiona. She'll probably hit the jackpot and become a queen.
Oh no! This dish is poisonous if not cooked properly.
Looks like another one who can't accept reality.
So what? Does she think she can replace Fiona to be the CEO's wife?
You can't believe one dish. Won over Xerxes. It's like fate is on my side.
Zane, I found the girl I like. Prepare 30 million now, and inform Yelena to prepare for divorce.
Yelena is Mr. Sharp's wife?
What are you doing here?
I'm the CEO of Starlight Hotel and the host of today's tasting event. Of course I'm here. You're just in time. Let's get divorced.
Wait, did you eat that dish?
Yes, I did. What's wrong?
You, spit it out. Oh.
What do you mean?
That dish is my unfinished work. It's poisonous if it's not cooked properly.
Didn't Fiona make this dish? How did it become yours?
What nonsense are you talking about? You're just jealous that Mr. Sharp appreciated me, so you're taking credit for my dish. Mr. Sharp, you have to stand up for me.
I made this dish. When did it become yours?
Who really made it?
I did. If you don't believe me, ask Zane to check the surveillance footage.
You're just trying to climb the social ladder. I think you're just afraid that Mr. Sharp wants to divorce you, so you're resorting to these dirty tricks to keep him.
Yelena, I've made it very clear to you before we got married that once I find the girl I like, we'll get divorced. What are you doing now?
Xerxes, do you think I would joke about your life? That dish is made with magic mushrooms. If not cooked properly, they can finish you.
Mr. Sharp, are you okay?
Fiona, I'll give you a chance to explain. Did you make this or not?
Of course I did. Everything she said is a lie.
Cough, cough, cough. This food is poisoned.
No, poisoning at most causes foaming at the mouth and coma. Why is he vomiting blood?
Call the police.
You? How dare you poison Mr. Sharp? You'll rot in jail.
No. I'll tell the truth. She made all these dishes. Mr. Sharp, I've been framed.
You dared to lie to me?
I'm telling the truth. Or you can check the security footage.
Xerxes, calm down. Let's go and rest for a bit.
Mr. Sharp, I'll take her to the police station.
You really made this dish?
Why would I lie to you? I wanted to share my family recipe with the world, but then I got a call and someone took the dish. Oh.
Mr. Sharp, you look so pale. What should we do?
Oh yes, get your stomach pumped.
Ma'am, the doctor said Mr. Sharp is fine now.
I made you some porridge. Try some.
Mr. Sharp, I saw her make it herself.
Tell me, was that recipe? Last night really your family heirloom?
How did you know? Listen, don't even think about taking it. It's my lifeline.
The person I've been looking for was right here with me all along?
What do you mean?
When I was little, I got lost. It's you stayed with me and took me home. When I was hungry, you made me much food and gave me a recipe book.
You. Are you that little boy from back then?
Mr. Sharp.
Mr. Sharp, I know I was wrong. Luckily, it didn't affect your reunion. Please forgive me.
If I hadn't been poisoned, I'm afraid you still wouldn't admit your mistake.
How can you be so shameless? You have no professional ethics. Do we have to accept your apology?
Take her away.
Mr. Sharp.
Mr. Sharp, I'm relieved you're okay. I didn't expect you to marry such a wonderful wife. Her cooking is one of a kind in the city. With her dishes, our hotel will definitely have a steady stream of customers.
Thank you for the compliment, but I want to open my own hotel. I might not be able to focus on yours.
We have Starlight Hotel already. Why start from scratch?
That's your hard work. I don't want to just reap the benefits.
From the moment I decided to marry you, everything I have is yours. If you hadn't saved me back then, there wouldn't be a now. So, this is what you sowed, not just reaping the benefits?
So, I've raised myself, a rich husband.
Madam, all the staff at Starlight Hotel are looking forward to your guidance.
No. I want to learn from them. Well, I can start in the kitchen. Please don't tell anyone my identity. I don't want to make a fuss.
Yes, madam. I'll arrange it. You can go directly to the general manager's office tomorrow.
Xerxes. Can you tell me how much you originally promised for the divorce settlement?
30 million.
That much? Doesn't that mean I lost out?
Now even I belong to you. Isn't that worth more than 30 million?
Oh, come on. Can you be serious?
Okay. Seriously. I plan to take you home to meet my grandma and tell her everything, to put her mind at ease.
Sure, I miss her too.
That's it?
What else should I say?
Aren't you going to take me home to meet your family?
I'm not ready for that. Let me get settled with the hotel first, then we'll talk. Tanya, thank you for taking care of my mom. She's much better now.
Don't mention it. But don't forget me when you're rich.
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. Xerxes is the boy who promised to marry me when we were kids.
What? What did I tell you? You two are so meant to be. From now on, should I call you Mrs. Sharp?
Oh, stop it. But there's something I don't know what to do about.
Is there anything you can't handle?
You know, my family's situation. My mom is sick and my brother is a slacker. Xerxes asked me today when he can meet my family. I'm too scared to tell him. I'm really scared I'll be a burden to him.
Honey, this is your reality. Instead of worrying about this, you should use this opportunity of managing the hotel to improve yourself. That way, you can change your situation.
Yeah. Let's go. I need to think. How can I change this? You're back. I'll make dinner.
I texted you that I had dinner out with clients. Did you forget?
Oh, that's right.
Tonight, let's sleep together.
Isn't that a little fast?
I haven't slept well in the years. I've been looking for you. I'm so young, but I'm wearing myself out.
Then go, freshen up. I'll give you a massage. You won't forget.
Okay. Honey. Come on. I've warmed the bed for you.
This is awkward. Lie down.
Lie down? Isn't this a bit much? Ouch! Yelena, you're trying to finish me.
Xerxes, don't underestimate me. I, Yelena, may not be good at much, but I'm strong. Don't worry. After this, you'll sleep like a log.
Ouch!
You'll definitely sleep through the night.
Ouch!
How's that?
I think we could have some heart-to-heart communication.
Communication? Hey. Thanks, hubby.
Mm-hmm. And this side too. Ouch! Yelena! Yelena!
After I finish this tasting event proposal, I'll invite the whole city. Then, won't I be both rich and famous?
That's good, as expected of my wife.
Of course.
Tell everyone at the hotel to cooperate with my wife.
This is this month's performance of our hotel. Do you have any plans, Mrs. Sharp?
I'd like to hold a citywide tasting event. For one thing, it'll boost the hotel's popularity. For another, we can get immediate customer feedback. This will improve the quality of our dishes. Do you think it's feasible?
Certainly. We will fully cooperate with any requests you have.
You agreed so quickly. Aren't you afraid I'll fail?
Mr. Sharp has already instructed us to fully cooperate with you. Just go ahead and do it. Don't worry. Mr. Sharp will back you up.
Why is he so good to me? I need to be better to him.
Why are you here?
You've been helping me so much, so I wanted to return the favor. This is some soup I made. You're not allowed to say it's bad.
I never thought I'd have it this good again.
This is good? Then what is your privileged CEO life supposed to be?
Life without you isn't good at all.
Mr. Sharp, the things they've done? Well, I'll handle it.
Yelena, you're just temporarily on top. You got me locked up for days. I don't believe a few childhood meals mean Mr. Sharp has deep feelings for you. Yelena, don't blame me to take a chance and pull you down from your position. Starlight Group is hosting a tasting event. This is just what I needed.
Isn't this Miss Zila, the one Mr. Sharp favors? I didn't expect you'd also attend the tasting.
This is hosted by the CEO's wife. Of course she'd be here. Unlike us, we need invitations to get in.
It seems no one knows I've been exposed yet.
Mrs. Sharp, Mr. Sharp is the top dog in Johnbury. No one could possibly compare to you.
Only VIPs come and go from Starlight Hotel. The guests at this tasting must be extraordinary. Please help us in that event.
Sure.
Welcome. It's just a tasting. Why is everyone dressed so formal and beautiful? Fiona, you dare show your face here.
How dare you? This is Mrs. Sharp. How dare you address her by name?
Fiona, seems like last time's lesson wasn't enough for you. Do you want another detention?
I think you're the one who needs a lesson. How dare you insult Mr. Sharp's wife? Do you want to be banned from this city?
I have the numbers on my side. This is a good chance to get rid of her. Yelena, I won't lower myself to argue with you. I'm giving you a chance to leave on your own, or you'll be thrown out.
You seem to be quite comfortable stealing. You're clearly delusional.
You're just a cook. How dare you speak such nonsense?
Everyone, come here! Get this arrogant and delusional woman out of here. Don't offend Mrs. Sharp.
You're the blind ones, unable to see through this imposter's charade. Why should I leave? Fiona, if you claim to be the CEO's wife, then show us your invitation.
I don't have an invitation. I just followed them in. How dare you order me around?
Do you need an invitation to your own home? Ridiculous.
This party is hosted by the CEO's wife. If Fiona claims to be the CEO's wife, why wouldn't she have an invitation? Everyone, if you don't believe me, you can check your invitations.
Mrs. Sharp, show your invitation and shut her up.
Yes. Don't let her cause a scene.
I forgot to bring it.
Just an imposter without an invitation. Everyone, check your invitations and see whose name is on them.
Oh my. The name on the invitation is Yelena Getty.
Could it be that you're the CEO's wife?
Obviously.
She's a woman who dreams of marrying rich but has no background. How could she be the CEO's wife?
Hollis, you are not welcome here.
Do you think this hotel is yours, huh? You're just a lackey, acting so high and mighty.
Everyone knows Starlight Hotel rents out venues. I think it's you. Forged these invitations. Just trying to play the CEO's wife, aren't you?
Exactly. I didn't organize anything. I'm doing this to expose you.
Hello, Mr. Sharp. Someone claiming to be your wife's ex is causing a scene.
Oh my. She's desperate to marry Rich.
Yelena, luckily, your ex-boyfriend spoke up. Or we'd all be fooled.
She's just a cheap woman, and she even tried to target Hollis's hotel back then. In the end, she lost everything.
Hollis, Reina, slandering me in public is illegal.
How ridiculous. You still don't understand the difference between us.
Don't think you can climb the social ladder by using your looks. No matter how high you climb, you're just a pathetic wannabe.
You think you're so noble, but you've already trampled on your conscience. Hollis, times have changed. Don't think you can get away with this.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, really think you're the CEO's wife? Let's see what you can do.
Yelena, be smart. Kneel and apologize to us. Then we might consider not telling Mr. Sharp about this. Otherwise, when he gets here, you're finished.
I'm here! When did my wife become your business to judge?
Xerxes, what are you doing here?
How else would I know? These people are causing trouble in my hotel. Honey, I'm here. No one can bully you.
Mr. Sharp, I'm sorry. We really didn't know she is your wife.
Yeah. It's all a misunderstanding.
I saw it with my own eyes. You still want to lie?
It was Fiona who instigated it. She riled us all up.
Mr. Sharp, please let me explain.
You impersonated my wife and poisoned me. And now you're leading a mob to bully her. This isn't over.
I can't believe the real schemer was you. Fiona, you really messed us up.
Someone.
Let it go. The purpose of this tasting was to serve the guests and build the hotel's reputation, not to make enemies. Let them go.
Fiona, come out here and explain yourself.
Hollis, it's not your turn yet. Don't rush.
Mr. Sharp, it's a misunderstanding. Yelena and I are acquaintances. Why would I bully her?
Yelena, for the sake of our friendship, please.
I'm disgusted with myself for even considering you a friend. You publicly slandered me, and I'm supposed to thank you?
Hollis, I've reported your fraudulent bidding to the regulatory authorities. You're on your own.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Next time something like this happens, could you tell me immediately?
Xerxes, I can handle this myself. I don't want to be treated like a child who needs constant protection.
That's not what I meant. I just don't want you to suffer or go through any hardship.
I know, I understand. I appreciate you standing up for me. But I'd rather you trust me a little. Trust me. I can handle it myself in situations like this.
If that's what you want, then I'll fully support you.
It's just a shame. This perfectly good tasting was completely ruined, and all that money wasted.
I've got you covered. Do you spend money faster than I make it?
Okay, Mr. Sharp, you're the best earner. But your cooking is definitely not as good as mine. Well, let's go home. I'll cook for you.
Yelena, Every time I see you, I'm humiliated. I won't let you get away with this.
I'll make some ginger tea so you don't catch a cold.
You're shivering. The priority now is to take a hot shower. Leave everything else to Zane.
Don't have to bother Zane in this weather. I'll make it quickly. Xerxes, why do you always act first and ask later?
Because I've found that this is the only way to get through to you.
I object.
Objection overruled.
Xerxes, you. What are you doing?
Where are you going with wet hair?
Xerxes, do you know how long it takes to dry long hair?
I'll help you.
What?
The heart-shaped birthmark on your back is beautiful.
Where? I've never seen it before.
Didn't your mother tell you?
Cohen, my illness isn't that serious. You have me pretend to be very ill and transfer to this fancy hospital just to get more money from Yelena. That isn't right.
She's just a girl you picked up off the street. Why do you care about her? Besides, she's just a girl who will be married off one day. She'll have to rely on me, her younger brother, for support. So what's wrong with her? Giving us money?
Be careful, Yelena might hear you. She's paid for the family's debts and my medical bills. In the end, it's all my fault. If I hadn't been so foolish and taken her in, she wouldn't have to suffer with us.
Xerxes, my family situation is complicated. Will you dislike me? What are you doing?
Yelena, is there anything I can't handle? I really want to knock some sense into you, so you don't forget who I am.
But you'll get tired of being bothered all the time.
Oh, I wonder, what's going on in your mind?
I want
Let's go. Zane has some ready for us.
Miss Getty, you're recovering well, and you'll be out in a few days.
That's wonderful. Even though Yelena is earning money, staying in such a nice room makes me uneasy. Going home sooner will ease her burden.
Don't worry about that. Yelena has plenty of money.
Yelena hasn't visited much lately. What's she so busy with?
Oh, well.
Mom, you can't just live it up and forget about me. Look, I'm still growing. She only gives us $5,000 a month. She's trying to starve me.
Cohen, you're in high school. It's free education. That money is enough for you. After paying school fees.
Who are you to the Getty family? Who are you to talk? Mom, tell her to give us $10,000 a month, or when you get out, I won't take care of you. Remember, only a son can look after you.
Cohen, don't push it, let me tell you. Yelena is now Xerxes' wife. If you don't treat your mom well, you won't get a cent.
Tanya, what did you say? Yelena is a wife of a rich? Is she being scammed?
I always said with Yelena's looks, she'd marry a rich guy someday. I can't believe she married Xerxes. This incredible fortune is finally ours. But now that she's rich and happy, she's forgotten us. I'll teach her a lesson.
No, I have to warn Yelena.
Coon, right?
Who are you?
With your attire, you can't get into the Sharp family. Need some help finding Yelena? Yelena, I didn't expect. I found your weakness so quickly.
Mr. Getty, we've located a girl with a heart-shaped birthmark, identical to your sister's. She's in Johnbury. With your influence overseas, why hide your identity and dress so plainly to find her?
Since losing my sister 25 years ago, our family has searched everywhere and encountered countless imposters. This time, I won't waste my time. Find her immediately. In the meantime, I'll be at the Starlight Hotel.
Yes, sir.
What's Cohen doing here? No way. I can't let him blackmail Xerxes.
Stop!
I'd like a room. Why won't you let me in?
Dressed like that, how do I know you can afford it?
I can afford it.
Get out of here! Don't disrupt our business.
What are you looking at? Looking all shabby. Trying to hit above your weight with me? Look in a mirror and see what you look like.
I was just standing here. I didn't even touch you. Don't slander me.
Who knows if you'll attack people like a rabid dog? Get him out of here.
Wait. Since when does Starlight Group judge a book by its cover? Fiona, you're overstepping your bounds.
Yelena, you marry into wealth, but abandon our sick mother and your little brother. You're cold-hearted. Trying to complain? Even if the president came, I'd be right, Yelena. You're rich now and don't care about us anymore, right?
Kun, we'll talk later. Don't bother my guest.
Why later? What? Now that you're rich, you look down on me?
Bullying a woman is a disgrace of men.
What's it to you? Oh, don't tell me you're Yelena's kept man? I'm warning you. Don't mess around with other men. If Xerxes finds out and divorces you, you'll regret it.
Watch your mouth.
The secret lover of Yelena, the wife of Starlight Group CEO, is hurting me.
Don't talk nonsense.
So harsh, right? Even at $10 million. Otherwise, you won't get rid of me so easily. Either the money or your reputation. Your choice. Without 10 million, I'm not leaving.
Watch out.
Xerxes, you're here.
Don't worry. I'm here.
You're Xerxes? I'm your brother-in-law. Don't touch him. Just say what you want. She's been living off my family since she was a kid. Don't I deserve some compensation after she got married?
What kind of compensation do you want?
Just 100 million. We'll be even.
Cohen, you're out of line. I'm a person, not a commodity.
You're blatantly extorting us and disrupting our business. Come on. Let's go to the police station right now. It was all a woman's doing. She brought me here. It's not my fault. Yelena, are you just going to watch them bully your brother?
Xerxes, let it go. I don't want to make a big scene.
Then get him out of here. If he dares to cause trouble again, send him to the police station.
Take him away.
Yes, sir.
Get off me.
I have to find my sister as soon as possible. I can't bear to think if she's also living such a difficult life.
Excuse me, I'll have the staff arrange a room for you. Here's my business card. If you need anything, just contact me directly.
I came to Johnbury to find my family. I am not familiar with this city. I could really need your help. So, see you later.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
Xerxes, I want to tell you that.
I love you for who you are. I don't care about anything else.
Xerxes, no matter what Cohen threatens you with, don't compromise because of me. Actually, I was adopted by the Getty family, so they've never truly treated me like family. I don't want to burden you and Madam Sharp.
You, my grandma, and I are family now. There's no need to talk about burdens. We'll protect you from now on and won't let anyone bully you again. Come on, I'll cook dinner for you tonight.
Okay.
Your expert opinion, Chef Getty, please.
Let me try it then. Oh my gosh! How is it this sweet? Did he mistake sugar for salt?
Is it good?
It's delicious. You're a natural.
Let me try it too. It's so sweet. Did I use the wrong seasoning?
You're aware of your mistake, so you're not that dumb.
Don't eat it then. I'll have Zane bring over some new food.
I love sweet food.
Forget it. Forget it. This dish. It is quite sweet.
How can you be so frivolous?
How serious do we need to be as a married couple? I've settled everything for your family. You won't have to face it alone anymore.
Thank you.
These clothes are all quite nice. I want them, all packed up for my sister.
Yes, sir.
Miss Getty.
How ridiculous. No matter how expensive your clothes are, they can't hide your cheapness.
You again? You brought Cohen on purpose last time, didn't you? I haven't settled the score with you yet.
You have no proof, do you? Besides, that boy is your brother. If I were you, I'd be ashamed to leech off Mr. Sharp with my whole family spending his money. What's there to be proud of?
You?
Miss Getty's matters are none of your business.
Oh, isn't this the loser from the other day? Yelena, you have low standards. You'll take just about anyone. Does Xerxes know you're flirting around?
Watch your mouth, or you'll regret it. Fiona, what do you mean?
You just want to wear this dress for your wedding photos, right? Let me tell you, if I, Fiona, can't have it, neither can you.
You're so unreasonable.
Oh, playing the knight in shining armor? Why don't you buy it then? If you can't afford it, shut up. You're in no position to act tough.
It's only worth $2 million. I can buy it, but you might can't pay for what you've done.
What can I do for you, Mr. Getty?
Get this woman out of here. I don't want to see her again.
Yes, sir.
Who do you think you are? How dare you kick me out?
Mr. Getty is the CEO of Joyoni Group, which owns half of this mall. Do you know why he can kick you out?
He's the CEO of that top 3 global finance company, Joyone Group. He's Mr. Charles Getty.
Let's go.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Charles Getty.
Mr. Getty, you're so accomplished for your age.
Believe it or not, I feel like I've known you for a long time. You can call me Charles, like we're long-lost friends. Okay, let me buy you dinner.
I won't say no.
Great.
Mr. Sharp, everything at your wife's family has been taken care of. No one dares to bully her now. Why do you have to hover around her all day?
Yelena and I still need to work on our relationship. Well, forget it. You don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, I get it. You're feeling insecure, afraid someone's trying to steal her.
What's he doing here? I always thought the way he looked at Yelena was off, just as I suspected.
This is his wallet. Should we return it to him?
He's trying to steal my wife. Why should we care about his wallet? I haven't even taken Yelena to a candlelit dinner. How dare he? Let's go. Bring her home.
Mr. Sharp, if we don't return his wallet, they'll be dining and dashing.
I'll just sweep in and take my wife away. As for him, I don't care.
Where's my wallet?
It's okay. I'll pay.
No need.
No money and you take my wife to dinner? Zane, tell the restaurant. He's dining and dashing.
Right away.
Tell the restaurant he's dining and dashing.
Right away.
Hey.
What are you looking at? Sit down.
Xerxes, what are you doing here?
Just passing by.
Oh, I know. You saw me having dinner with Charles, and you're jealous, aren't you?
You two are so close already? Calling him by his first name.
Why are you being so jealous? This is only our second time meeting. Last time Fiona was giving me trouble, he stood up for me. We hit it off, so we're having dinner.
Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. Now you know the whole story. So I'll go pay his bill.
Hey! He just lost his wallet, not his phone. He'll be okay.
He lost his wallet? How do you know? Don't tell me. Xerxes, give me the wallet.
I just don't think Charles is reliable. He's clearly here looking for his sister, yet has time to dine with you. It's an excuse.
Xerxes, what is going on in your mind?
Oh!
Mr. Sharp? That man noticed his wallet was gone. He ran like crazy, saying there was an important letter inside about his sister. What should we do now?
So he really is looking for his family. Give him his wallet. Back.
Yes, sir. Hey, Mr. Sharp found Mr. Getty's wallet and asked me to return it.
Thank goodness. If we couldn't find it, Mr. Get did go crazy.
It's just a few cards, some cash, and a photo of a little girl. Is it a big deal?
This is Mr. Getty's sister. She was lost shortly after birth. It's the only photo of hers. It's precious.
How can you find her? It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Mr. Getty's sister is 25 now. She has a heart-shaped birthmark on her right shoulder. She's somewhere in Johnbury. We'll find her soon.
I thought I'd just make some small talk, but this is a pleasant surprise. A heart-shaped birthmark. Yelena, why are you so lucky? This time, I will be Mr. Getty's sister. For sure.
Yelena, don't be mad. I know I was wrong.
I wanted to take wedding photos with you as a surprise today. Now, I'm not in the mood.
Let me make it up to you. Once you're happy again, we'll go take them, okay?
Are you nuts?
Identical birthmarks. Zane said Charles is looking for his sister. Could it be Yelena? Yelena, I have a surprise for you after I confirm something.
Okay. Corn flour, wheat flour, and rice flour. The quantity is correct. Sir, take this to the kitchen.
Right away.
Yelena, what are you doing?
You're just in time. You'll have to give me some advice until this new flour be developed into a new product.
Okay. They say people from Johnbury don't like pasta. I didn't expect you to like it so much. Actually, I'm the same way. No wonder I felt close to you. When I first saw you...
Actually, I don't even know where I'm from, let alone where my family is.
Yelena, actually, I've been looking for my sister. She should be about your age now. You can call me brother.
Brother.
I'm here. Right here.
Charles! You sanctimonious hypocrite! How many women have you tricked with this routine?
Don't impose your filthy thoughts on me. Yelena and I are innocent.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't fight. Xerxes, it's not what you think.
I can't believe I thought this creep was Yelena's brother. Don't let me see you near her again, or I won't be so lenient.
Charles, I'm so sorry. He didn't mean it.
Mr. Getty, a girl claiming to be your sister wants to see you.
What? Hurry up. Take me to her.
Your lip is swollen. Let me help with that. It might sting a little, so bear with it.
You're not mad at me anymore?
Mad about what? That you were afraid he would hurt me? That you fought for me? Or that you care about my feelings?
I won't be so impulsive again.
Charles is actually not a bad guy, and I'm not someone who can't tell right from wrong. So you don't have to be so wary of him. I just felt like we were too much like siblings and got a little carried away. But there's nothing romantic going on.
Actually, before I know for sure about their sibling relationship, it's best not to tell Yelena. I don't want to upset her. I promise you, I won't do this again.
I haven't spread the word about looking for my sister. How did you know?
I went to the hotel that day to apologize to you, and your bodyguard told me. Please don't blame him. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't have found each other.
Miss Taylor, if I were still dressed the way I was days ago, would you still think I was your brother? If you didn't know who I was, would you still acknowledge me? I think you're not my sister.
I grew up in an orphanage and was mistreated. If I wasn't tough, I'd have been bullied badly. I'm like this because I feel insecure. I was almost taken advantage of by those men back then. That's why I treated you that way. Look. I've had this heart-shaped birthmark since I was little. Even if I knew you were looking for your sister, I couldn't have known what it looked like. Doesn't this prove I'm your sister?
Yes. That's the birthmark. You're 25, and from Johnbury. You really are my sister. Fiona, I'll make it up to you. I won't let you suffer anymore. Fiona, these are the jewels I got for you. If you don't like them, I also got you a black card. Buy whatever you like. And this Kensington Villa is also for you. The servants are all here to take care of you. Just let me know if you need anything.
Thank you, Charles. I was really upset when you helped Yelena against me.
Well, I didn't know you're my sister. Now I will definitely spoil you the most.
I'd love to see your face when you find out that Yelena is actually your sister, but you'll never know.
Oh well, I'm going to inspect the branch office. I'll be back soon. Be a good girl at home.
Yelena, I'm on top of the world. I just had to show you.
Honey, let me give you a ride.
I have a big client. It's a private chef order at Kensington Villa 3-1. You don't have to drive me.
Mr. Sharp, there's a rumor that Mr. Geddes found his sister. It's Fiona.
How could it be her?
She lied. The DNA test results show that your wife is actually his sister.
She stole Yelena's identity. How dare she? Find out where Charles is.
Yes, sir.
This house is beautifully decorated. I'll have Xerxes decorate our new house just like this.
Yelena, fancy meeting you here.
What are you doing here? Are you the one who placed the big order?
That's right. I'm Charles's one and only sister. Having you come here to cook is an honor for you.
Charles found his sister? He is such a good man. How could he have such a cruel sister like you? Fiona, are you crazy?
Mr. Getty repeatedly told us to take good care of Miss Fiona. This is what happens when you're rude to her.
Yelena, when you're in my house, you should know your place.
Why should I lower myself? I'm not doing this order. I'll return your money.
There's no leaving after you've entered. Today, I won't rest until I've settled this score.
Aren't you afraid of Charles finding out?
He's not home right now. Besides, no one will find out, even if I mistreat you.
Fine. You have the numbers. I won't argue with you. So, what do you want?
Chop this chili pepper and then grind it into powder. That shouldn't be difficult for a chef like you, right?
What? These are ghost peppers. Without gloves, how could I chop them?
With your hands, or bite them with your teeth. Whatever.
Fine, I'll chop them. Achoo.
Cough, cough, cough.
Your peppers.
Yelena, do you want trouble?
Miss Fiona, I'll teach her a lesson.
Let go of me. Fiona, let me go if you dare.
Don't worry. This is some tea I specially prepared for you. It'll warm your stomach up.
Kneel! You dare a bit of me? Brat, kneel down. Kneel.
Let go of me. Fiona, even if you're a rich heiress, you're unworthy of it, and you'll receive retribution.
You, vile woman! You deserve this birthmark? Hold her down.
Yes, miss.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Charles.
Xerxes. You live here too?
I'm here for you.
You're nor welcome here.
I'm here for Yelena. You've been lied to. 301? Isn't this where Yelena got her order?
Xerxes. I respected you and Yelena, and moved out last time you messed with me. Don't push it.
Charles. Listen. Did you take Fiona as your sister? Where is she?
How do you know it? I gave this apartment to Fiona. Of course she's here.
Yelena is here. Stop me and you'll regret it.
Let me go. Let me go.
Stop. I'm so sorry, Yelena. I'm late.
Xerxes, I thought I'd never see you again.
What is going on?
Charles, I just wanted to invite Yelena over to make amends and compare cooking skills. But unexpectedly, she sprayed pepper spray at me, and my eyes are burning. I only wanted to teach her a lesson. You have to stand up for me.
Are you taking Fiona's side? Mrs. Sharp almost lost her life.
Yelena, I'm so sorry. Fiona has been through a lot, and she's immature. I apologize to you, and I'll make it up to you.
No need. I don't need your apology for her.
Look closely. If Fiona is your sister, then what about Yelena?
What's going on? Yelena, how do you have the exact same birthmark as Fiona?
I've always had this birthmark.
Fiona's birthmark is the same as Yelena's, right? Zane. This is Fiona's appointment for birthmark surgery from the hospital.
It has the hospital's official seal. Fiona, what's going on?
Charles, my birthmark is the real one. Their document must be fake. Yelena has family. It's Cohen from that day. How could she be your sister? Charles, you've lost me for so many years. Do you want me to suffer more?
At the tasting event I hosted, Fiona impersonated Yelena. Now she's doing it again. Charles, everyone at Starlight Hotel knows about this. You're not going to trust someone with a record, right?
Is that so?
Mrs. Sharp was taken secretly back then. It's not like what Fiona said.
I do envy Fiona for having a brother's love, but I've never thought of impersonating her. If my family were to find me and see me wronged and bullied.
This is your DNA test report with Mrs. Sharp. The results show that you are related.
Fiona, tell me everything right now. Otherwise, you'll pay a heavy price.
Charles, how can you believe outsiders? Imade, mistakes because I lacked love, but I've learned my lesson. He's framing me just to defend Yelena. He's very powerful here, and I've become enemies with his wife, so I'm an easy target. Charles, I'm the one who's vulnerable.
Xerxes, you've always seen me as a threat, so I can't trust you easily.
Mr. Getty, you have to believe me. This is the DNA test report for you and Fiona. The results show that you're not related.
No, it's not true.
Enough. You liar. You dared to deceive me about my feelings for my sister, and enjoyed the gifts I intended for her. And you continued to bully her in my place. Take her to the police.
Yes, sir.
No, please, no. I don't want to go.
And you blind fool. You're fired. Get out.
Mr. Getty, please spare me. I didn't know anything. Miss, please have mercy.
Yelena, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me?
I don't want to waste time on blame. I just want our family to be together. My brother.
Xerxes, thank you for taking care of Yelena.
For Yelena's sake, I'll tolerate you. But I won't call you brother.
We're the same age. I wouldn't even want to hear it.
So does that mean that I'll have double the happiness now?
Of course.
Yelena, I'll take you somewhere tomorrow.
Where?
We're here.
Where are we?
My grandmother's birthday party. I didn't tell you because I wanted it to be a surprise.
This surprise is a little scary. What's with Grandma? Why didn't she tell me in advance?
She didn't want me to tell you. By the way, after her birthday party, we'll move back to the old house.
I think just the two of us is fine. Let's not move yet. We'll talk about it later. If we move in, she'll push us to have a baby.
Then, we'll move back when you want to have one.
Xerxes, you,
Yelena, why are you everywhere? You're like a bad penny.
Who are they?
She's Xenia, my college classmate, a director at your company. And this man is a manager at your company.
How did HR hire them?
What are you whispering about?
I don't argue with fools. Let's go.
Shouldn't you have some self-awareness? This is Madame Sharp's birthday party. Who are you? How dare you come here? You reek of poverty. If you disturb the Sharps, can you take the consequences?
If you can be here, why can't I?
Because you're nothing but a husband with no money. You're not qualified.
I ran into an old lady at the company gate today, and she brought me in. Any problem with that?
That old hag? I've seen her before. Filthy and smelly. Fit to clean Madame Sharp's shoes. And you're saying she brought you in? That's hilarious.
Xenia, jag vill säga jo. To show some respect, or you'll regret it.
What can you do to me? Still think you're a rich heiress? You're worse than a street rat now. You should go dig through the trash with that old hag and find some scraps to satisfy your hunger.
Xenia, don't you go too far.
Yelena, you sneaked in here and are acting so arrogant. Are you trying to get Mr. Sharp's attention? Mr. Sharp is a billionaire. He's seen every kind of woman. Why would he even look at you?
If you can't speak properly, shut your mouth.
And who are you? I'm the HR director of Sharp Group. I'm Mr. Sharp's right-hand man. I've never seen you before. Did you snake in here too? Do you know the price? You'll pay for crossing me?
I honestly don't. Why don't you show me?
How dare you? Yelena, is this the jerk you brought?
My husband just helped me deal with some trash. What's wrong with that?
You dare offend me? One word from me, and you'll be sorry you ever came to Johnbury.
Who are you? Threatening on my family's property?
Madam Sharp, you're finally here. I hope I didn't disturb you.
What? She's Mr. Sharp's grandmother?
Yelena, come over here by me. No one bullies you on our own property. You silly boy. You're not taking good care of your wife.
His wife? Yelena is Madam Sharp's granddaughter-in-law? Then her husband is Mr. Sharp?
No way. How could they be, Mr. and Mrs. Sharp?
Who called you here? How dare you cause a scene?
You idiots. Mr. Sharp, Mrs. Sharp, I was so blind. I didn't recognize you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What a quick change of heart.
Those who were disrespectful to my wife should apologize to her right now.
Ksenia, apologize to Mrs. Sharp.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sharp, Mrs. Sharp. I was rude earlier. Please forgive me.
Someone, get these party crashers out of here.
Yelena, you just wait.
Thank you, Grandma.
Then have dinner with me.
Okay.
Hello? How about the investigation into Yelena's marital status? Okay, I understand.
Well, did Yelena really marry Mr. Sharp?
No! She married an ordinary guy. Besides, Mr. Sharp has never appeared in public. And there's no news of him getting married. We've been tricked by Yelena.
Yelena, you'll pay for this. Just you wait.
Xerxes, what are you doing in my bed?
We're married now and can't sleep separately. If Grandma finds out, she'll laugh at us.
But we just got married.
I promise I won't move a muscle.
Fine, you can sleep here. But no funny business.
Yelena. Could you come work at Sharp Group? I want to see you every day. The hotel division needs a director perfect for you.
Sure, but I don't want anyone to know.
Don't worry, I've had everyone keep our marriage a secret. If you don't say anything, no one will know about it.
Good night.
Good night.
Mr. Sharp is going shopping with Mrs. Sharp today, so he won't need the car. Take it for maintenance.
Zanne, that's a nice watch.
Mr. Sharp leave it in his car today.
Dude, you're Mr. Sharp's right-hand man. Maybe one day he'll give you a branch to run. Don't forget about me then.
Less chatter, move the car.
Goodbye, my CEO.
Yelena, you embarrassed me by pretending to be the CEO's wife. I will be the real CEO's wife. Just, you wait and see.
Are you all right?
Mr. Sharp, my head hurts so much.
Should I take you to the hospital?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Sharp.
Don't call me that. Just call me Zane.
Okay.
Ksenia, why did you get out of Mr. Sharp's car? Don't tell me you two are dating?
Mr. Sharp doesn't want to go public, so don't spread rumors.
Ksenia, same department. If you hit the jackpot, don't forget about us.
Yeah, you have to invite us to your wedding with Mr. Sharp. I don't expect to meet a perfect man like Mr. Sharp. Just a rich guy will do.
Anything is possible. Yelena, you parachuted in to be department director, totally unqualified. I announce that you're being reassigned. From now on, you'll be cleaning the toilets of the whole building.
What right do you have to reassign me? Who do you think you are?
Yelena, you're incredibly audacious. How dare you disrespect the CEO's wife?
You're obviously jealous of Xenia's sudden rise to the top. It's a pity. Mr. Sharp doesn't like you at all.
You just got out of Mr. Sharp's car and think you're his wife? These days, scams are so easy, aren't they?
How dare you question my status? I order you to clean the toilets right now. That filthy place is where you belong.
The filthiest thing isn't the toilet, but your mouth. You're just fooling yourself, calling yourself the CEO's wife. So what? Your position and skills are below mine. The only thing you have is your shamelessness. Should I comment on your pathetic life?
How dare you speak to me like this? I can have you fired from Sharp Group with a single word.
And how exactly are you going to do that? You claim to be the CEO's wife, right? So tell me about Mr. Sharp's phone number and private address. Anyone, even a mechanic, can touch that car. Just because you got out of it makes you the CEO's wife?
You actually believe her? Mr. Sharp drove me back himself.
Well, I think Yelena makes a valid point. We've never actually met Mr. Sharp.
Yeah, Ksenia, why don't you call him right here and right now? To prove it?
Mr. Sharp is a very busy man. I can't bother him with such trivial matters.
Weren't you just throwing your weight around as his wife? Threatening to fire me? Why? Can't you even make a phone call? Seems your relationship with Mr. Sharp is rather distant. Why do you think he'd help you?
This is Mr. Sharp's watch. If I lied to you on my status, how would I have his watch?
I recognize this watch. Mr. Sharp wore it. And it was even featured in a top magazine. Its price skyrocketed to 200 million.
Ksenia, you have something so personal of his? What's going on between you two?
Mr. Sharp and I have so many private moments. I can't tell you everything.
Xerxes would never do such things.
Mr. Sharp, your watch is beautiful. May I take a look?
Sure. Go ahead.
You. How could you just throw his watch?
I want you to know that you're not even worthy of touching what I discard. Someone take Yelena's badge and send her to the restrooms. Tell the cleaning staff their replacement has arrived.
Let go of me. Besides abusing your power, what else can you do?
Yelena, you can't fight the powerful. You offended the CEO's wife. There will be consequences.
Yeah, just clean the restrooms. At least you still have your job at Sharp Group.
Ksenia, you call yourself the CEO's wife, but why are you still the Chief Administrative Officer? You hate me so much, but why did you let me join the company? Isn't that a contradiction?
Yelena, give it up. Xenia even has Mr. Sharp's watch. Getting rid of you is as easy as pie.
Don't cause trouble for everyone. Just accept your fate as a cleaner. You can't compete with the CEO's wife.
Ksenia, have you forgotten that at Grandma's party yesterday, Mr. Stone slapped you and you apologized to me in public? I don't think anyone has forgotten, right?
I remember it even without your reminder. Now I'll return that slap.
I went easy on you last night, but you're incorrigible. If you are the CEO's wife, then why did Mr. Sharp's grandma favor me, and not you? Ksenia, just keep lying to yourself.
That makes sense. Madam Sharp was very kind to Yelena.
I'm so confused. Who should we listen to? When elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers.
Yelena, if you hadn't deliberately flattered her, why would she take your side?
Fine, seeing is believing. Come on, take us to Mr. Sharp.
Mr. Sharp was clearly interested in me this morning. He should be happy to teach Yelena a lesson for me, right? Okay, I'll take you to see Mr. Sharp. Your good days are over.
Ksenia, you better think this through. When you see Mr. Sharp, and your lies are exposed, how will you stay in the company?
Are you getting scared? Mr. Sharp will definitely back me up. Just wait to be kicked out of Sharp Group. You won't have a place in this industry, let alone this city.
Yelena, apologizeto Ksenia and smooth things over, so you can avoid this trouble.
Yeah, Mr. Sharp is such a powerful person. One word from him can ruin you. You're provoking his wife. Be careful not to incur his wrath.
Everything needs a resolution. I have a clear conscience. Why should I be afraid of his anger?
What are you all doing here?
Mr. Sharp, you're here. Yelena disrespected me. You have to stand up for me.
Who do you want him to teach a lesson to?
Aren't you Yelena's husband? What are you doing here?
My husband works in this office. Ksenia, your lies are over.
We've never met Mr. Sharp. Does Yelena mean that this man is Mr. Sharp? No way.
So could Yelena be the real Mrs. Sharp? Yelena, don't be upset about what just happened.
You were all misled by Xenia. Regardless of who the CEO's wife is, I hope you all can stick to your principles and not follow the crowd or be opportunistic, or how can you serve our hotel guests?
We know we were wrong.
Zane, you're the CEO. Why didn't you expose them?
Oh, Mr. Sharp, I didn't expect you to like this kind of woman.
Mr. Sharp, congratulations on finding a partner.
No, I don't.
Okay. Don't let so many people gather here. It would be bad for the company's image.
Well, this is your little game. Why drag me into this? This is so awkward. All right. Everyone disperse. Ksenia, stop this nonsense.
Oh my god. What is going on? Who is the real CEO?
Didn't you see them both greet Mr. Sharp just now? Xenia's boyfriend must be the real CEO.
Zane, you have no idea how upset I am. I don't like Yelena. Fire her.
That's ridiculous. This company isn't mine to run. Even if it were, I couldn't fire Miss Getty. What I mean is, the company has its own structure and shareholders. I can't just listen to you.
Fine. I'm busy, so I'm leaving.
All right, that's enough of that. Back to work.
Yelena, you're so cool. You're my idol.
Yeah. What does your husband actually do?
I'm the CEO's secretary.
I've never seen a secretary lecturing the CEO before. I admire you two so much.
Yeah, Yelena, from now on, we'll never follow Xenia's lead again. The CEO doesn't always listen to her anyway.
Okay. Go back to work. I'm sorry. I didn't discuss it with you beforehand, but I asked you to play along with me. And said you were the CEO's secretary.
So what exactly happened just now? Did Xenia bully you again?
Don't worry. How could she bully me? I just brought her down a peg or two.
But you just let her go.
No. Besides avoiding embarrassing Ksenia publicly and giving her a chance, I also did it to avoid future trouble. If everyone knew our real identities, how could I work here?
Then she'll still throw her weight around.
After being lectured by the CEO like that, can she still be so arrogant?
Okay. We're off duty. Let's go home.
It's not closing time yet.
You're the CEO's wife. What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything. It's your company anyway, so leaving early is fine.
I've been thinking, and I don't think it's appropriate. When Zane gets back, I'll have you find a suitable time to explain.
It's not just about avoiding trouble. You know my stepmother. If our real identities aren't exposed, she won't be able to find us when she comes to the company. Can we do it this way?
Well, I guess I'll just have to go along with you and be the CEO's secretary for now.
Yelena, don't think you've won. I'm the CEO's wife. You just married a secretary. What's there to be proud of?
Ksenia, why do you have to classify people like that? So what if he's a secretary? So what if your man is a CEO? We're living in a new era. Don't be so snobbish.
Pretending. When I marry into the Sharp family, become a wealthy wife, and live a life of luxury with chauffeur-driven cars. Everywhere I go, you'll be so jealous.
Well, I wish you all the best. My husband and I are very happy in our little home in Moon Bay. You don't need to worry. Let's go.
It's just a house in a good school district. It's not a big deal. Hello, Zane. My place is so far from the company. Do you buy me a place near the company in Moon Bay? I adore you. Oh, okay. Zane, you're so good to me. Buying a house in such a prime location must have cost a fortune.
Well, Mr. Sharp wanted to make his wife have some fun, so he asked me to pretend that this apartment is mine. If the bonus weren't so good, I wouldn't do it at all, as long as you're happy.
Yelena, I also have a fancy apartment in a good school district now. I just had to show you how well I'm doing.
Hey, isn't this the key card to Moon Bay? Ksenia, are you renting here?
Why would I do something so cheap? Mr. Sharp bought this for me, in full, just to make me happy.
This is Moon Bay, the most upscale real estate in the city. One of these apartments costs millions of dollars. Mr. Sharp really barred is no expensive for you.
Exactly. This is the closest apartment to our company. Mr. Sharp doesn't want Xenia to have a long commute. He really cares about her. Ksenia, you're so lucky.
So, I've decided to throw a housewarming party to celebrate it. You all have to come. Yelena, you should come too.
Thank you, but I'll pass.
Hey, Yelena. Xenia is just being nice. We're colleagues. Don't make things awkward.
Yeah, this is Moon Bay, the best place in Johnbury. Come on. Oh, Ksenia, what's your apartment number? I can send gift directly.
Building 7, 1605. Just get me anything small. Mr. Sharp has already taken care of the rest.
Ksenia, you said that you live in Building 7?
What? Regretting it? Want to come to my place too?
Hey, Yelena, I remember. You also live at Moon Bay. Maybe you could become friends with Xenia.
We're more than just neighbors. She's my tenant. Sure, I'll go.
Yelena, this time I will make sure you see the difference between us.
You know, Xenia is renting one of my apartments.
I know. Zane already told me. What are you planning to do?
I was going to give her a chance, but she's looking for trouble. In that case, I'll just teach her a lesson. Won't that be fun?
Well, have fun then. Have you considered that I work at my own company and have to keep my distance from my own wife?
All right. Be good.
Just that? Hey, that's enough. Oh, like a woodpecker. Buckle up, let's go.
I'll go grocery shopping tomorrow and make you a nice meal to cheer you up. Let's go.
Ksenia, your house is huge. Mr. Sharp is so good to you. Just buying you a house like this.
And it's in a great school district. This shows that he sees a future with you. Ksenia, when you get married, you must invite us.
By the way, Xenia, this is an air purifier. You'll need it for your new place.
And here's mine. Hey, Yelena, what did you get her?
I got you a mirror, so you can look at yourself more often and not get carried away.
I kindly invited you, and you're so rude? Or are you just jealous of me getting a house so easily? Not like you, still renting with your husband.
It's just a house. What's there to brag about? Trying to feel superior at my expense? Sorry. Not gonna happen.
Yelena, don't make things awkward.
Yeah, she is the CEO's wife, after all. Don't offend her.
You should have been like this earlier. I really feel sorry for you. They say marriage is a woman's second chance at life, but you made a bad choice, choosing such a loser.
Ksenia, apologize to my husband.
Why should I apologize? Right now, in terms of man and status, you're no match for me. What makes you so smug? Serve your husband well, let you get divorced and end up with absolutely nothing.
It's just a house. Does that make you so arrogant? Your perspective is so limited.
From your current standing, all you see is a house, but what I see is the power and connections behind it, things you'll never have. Just like now, I can easily have you kicked out of here with one word.
Yelena, just apologize to Xenia.
Yeah, it would be so embarrassing to be thrown out.
I'm the owner here. She can't kick me out.
I can have as many houses like this as I want, and you're just renting, yet claiming to be the owner? You can't even up with a decent lie.
I've lost my patience for this game. Hello, I'm the owner of 1605 of Building 7. Please come up here.
Yelena, crazy? This is Xenia's place.
Don't call the property manager. This is going to be so awkward.
So you do care after all. You're just jealous of me. How pathetic. You can only dream about this life.
Then let's wait for the property manager. Everything will be clear then.
Oh no, they're here to kick us out.
What do we do?
Kneel down and apologize now, then I'll send them away. Otherwise, you'll be dragged out. Everyone who lives here is rich and influential, at the very least, works in the nearby business district. Don't tell me you want to be blacklisted in Johnbury.
A clear conscience never fears anything. I'm not worried. Why are you?
How can I help you?
Someone trespassed into my house. I want you to get her out and keep her out of Moon Bay.
Well, Miss Gettu, isn't this your house? Why is this tenant saying you trespassed? Are they intimidating you? Shall I call the police?
No need. Just have her move out immediately.
All right, I'll handle it now.
Hey, are you mistaken? I'm the owner here. My boyfriend bought this place in full for me. It's none of her business.
Let me tell you, last month, Miss Getty's husband bought this entire building and gifted it to Miss Getty. Well, I remember you signed a lease. You're not the owner.
What? Let me see the contract.
I have a digital copy here. Take a look. Right? Take
It's
a look.
lease.
I didn't expect Mr. Sharp is renting a house. Do folk Xenia.
Does that mean Mr. Sharp doesn't see a future with her? He's just playing with her?
I'm the CEO's wife. How dare you gossip about me? My boyfriend is the CEO of Sharp Group. Aren't you afraid of being fired if you treat me like this?
Monsieur Xenia, we're just following the rules. You're the famous CEO's wife. Why bother with us? Ms. Getty wants you to leave. If you don't leave now, it's trespassing.
Yelena, are you mad at us?
We didn't bully you this time. We even defended you.
No, I'm not mad.
Your husband is amazing. He bought you a building. The rent alone must be a fortune. You could live comfortably forever.
I can't believe an executive assistant makes so much money, and he's so generous. Yelena, you're so lucky.
Xenia is so pitiful. She always brags about how well Mr. Sharp treats her. Turns out Mr. Sharp doesn't care about her at all. If the company finds out, she'll be so embarrassed.
Forget it. I don't want anyone to know about this. Let's just let it go.
Yelena, you're too kind.
Yeah.
I don't need your fake kindness.
Xenia, you've been playing the CEO's wife this whole time. Yelena didn't even argue with you. You were clearly in the wrong. Why are you holding on to this?
Yelena, this is all your scheme. You set me up, didn't you?
You've been so aggressive. If you had behaved yourself, I wouldn't have exposed you like this. Now, get out of my house.
She's disturbing our residence. Peace. Take her away. Blacklist her.
Yelena, this isn't over.
Hello, honey.
The sales are starting. Let's go to the supermarket.
Okay, I got it. Sorry, I have plans. See you later.
Oh my god, he can afford a building and a luxury car. Yelena married a secret millionaire.
And most importantly, he's willing to go bargain hunting with Yelena. Down to earth and devoted. That's a good man.
I'll help you.
But you can't cook. I'll just do it myself.
I can do something else. I don't get to see you at work, so I want to spend more time with you after work.
Well, since you insist, you can wash the vegetables. You said you could do housework. Let's see what you can do. Let me know when you're done.
I just said that. To cover up. A little white lie.
How's it going, honey?
Just 2 more scallions to wash.
Xerxes, why are there so many bubbles?
This egg is a bit dirty, so I used dish soap. And the vegetables, I was afraid there might be bugs, so I washed them with soap too.
Well, I have to say, your ability to extrapolate is truly impressive.
Go ahead and laugh.
I'm not laughing at you. I just think you're cute. Come here, let me teach you how to do it next time. The vegetables are washed. You can finish up the rest. Wash your hands first. Who is it? Who's bothering me this early?
Yelena, you could have been a rich lady, but you choose to live in a place like this. How the mighty have fallen.
What are you doing here? Isn't everything settled?
I'm not here for you. I'm here for my dear son-in-law. Where is he?
What do you mean? I never acknowledged you as my stepmom.
Xerxes, 500 million you gave me last time really helped me out of a jam. But our company is a well-known, large enterprise in Johnbury. That amount of money is still not enough.
Helen, he already gave you 500 million, and that's more than enough. Why are you asking for more?
Oh, 500 million is nothing. This time, I need 1 billion.
1 billion? Do you think Xerxes is a cash machine? Let me tell you, I won't let you take advantage of him this time. Don't even think about it.
You ungrateful girl. You're siding with outsiders now. Don't forget, your dad's memorial tablet is still in our house.
You dare touch my father's memorial?
Yeah, I can give you 1 billion.
Xerxes.
I knew my son-in-law wouldn't disappoint me. From now on, I'll do anything you want me to do.
Then please move out of the Getty family as soon as possible.
Okay. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. Not only do you have to move out, you also have no right to interfere with Getty Group. Starting today, Yelena will take over her father's company as the heiress.
I'm Yelena's legal mother. I have a share In the company too. Aren't you afraid of being gossiped about for treating me like this?
Now you remember, you're my stepmother. After my father passed away, you cut me out of everything. I don't have any control over the Getty family's money. You have the nerve to say, you're my mother?
I called security on my way out. If you don't want to be thrown out, get out yourself. And I've already put someone in charge of this matter, so you can't play any tricks.
Fine. I'll leave.
Xerxes, thank you.
We're husband and wife, so your business is mine. Don't worry, I'll always be by your side.
But I'm afraid Helen will cause trouble at your company, and it will affect your reputation.
I'll have security stationed downstairs. By the way, how about we go have dinner with Grandma tonight?
Okay.
Yelena is still showing off her husband's new car, but you, as a CEO, you only embarrass me.
If I were a CEO, would I even look at you? Well, actually, I lent that car to her husband, so don't be mad.
Really?
Of course. Of course it's true.
I knew it. Getty Group is bankrupt, so Yelena married a good man. Turns out, she's just faking it to impress people. I can forgive you, but, you have to buy me a bag to make up for it.
Okay. I can take you to buy one when I get back. I have to go to a meeting now.
I'm Yelena's mother. Do you know who Yelena is? Let me in. Or you'll regret this. Thank you. Those snobs. Yelena must be behind this.
You're looking for Yelena? She's my colleague. What's up?
I'm her stepmother. She kicked me out and cut off my cards. How am I supposed to live?
Yelena, huh? She makes enemies every she goes at the company. I've always disliked her. Ma'am, if you don't find a way to get some leverage on her, she won't listen to you.
Can you help me?
Of course. Happy to collaborate.
Oh, look who it is. What brings you here?
Since your last lesson, I've done some serious soul searching and turned over a new leaf. But I still wanted to apologize in person.
I don't hold grudges anymore. I appreciate your sincerity, but you can leave now.
Madam Sharp, there's one more thing. My department is having a training session tomorrow. We'd love for you to be there to provide guidance.
All right, I'll be there on time.
I won't bother you any longer. Goodbye.
Come out.
Grandma, why are you even talking to her?
I know clearly what she's been doing at the I won't allow anyone to bully you. I'll expose her on that training session.
Grandma, I think you should wait and see. We've always had our little squabbles. But if she really needs your help, this time, just let it go. If she causes any more trouble, I won't go easy on her.
Yelena is so kind. I knew I chose the right person. You two, hurry up and give me a great-grandchild. That would make me happier.
Grandma, you changed the subject pretty quickly.
Yeah, Grandma. You can't rush such things.
What? Something wrong with you? You brat. No wonder you refused to get married. Oh, Yelena, don't worry. I'll make sure he has tip-top energy.
Grandma, don't worry. He's perfectly healthy. We'll definitely have a healthy baby.
You said it yourself. Oh. Look, this is our family heirloom. I'm giving it to you. These are the keys to all our family safes. They're all in here. I'm giving them to you too.
Grandma, how much money is in there?
Not much. Just a few $billions. The entire Sharp family is yours. It's just a small token.
Look, I'm rich. I'll protect you from now on.
I have no objections. Anyway, I'm all. Yours?
Oh my. Look at him. A miracle has happened. So, Cheesy. Oh my. Ha ha ha.
Hello, Mr. Sharp.
Hello, Mr. Sharp.
I heard some of you doubt my feelings for Xenia and are excluding her because of it. Let me tell you, Ksenia is my girlfriend and your boss. Anyone who disrespects her, get out.
Yes, sir.
We won't
dare to do it again.
See, I'm still the powerful CEO's wife. If you don't want to be fired, you'd better listen to me.
Yes.
Yelena, how dare you be late for such an important event? You're son a legion.
Are you trying to pull the same trick and get the CEO to fire me again?
Firing you is too boring. Madam Sharp is coming soon. A filthy thing like you will only be an eyesore for her. Someone lock her up in the restroom. She can't come out until the event is over.
Ksenia, you're acting like the CEO's wife now, just like when you were flirting with Mr. Stone. Haven't you learned anything?
Yelena, you need to show proof.
Proof? This is the hallway surveillance footage. You and Mr. Stone are so close. Were you just whispering? Also, at the last Sharp family banquet, you showed up as his date. You were clearly together, and you still deny it.
The video can't be faked. Ksenia, you told me this was your first love, but you're someone who would compromise yourself for advancement. Let's break up.
No. Zane, listen to me.
This is what happened. Making him CEO was a bad idea of mine, but he's working hard, so why not give him a raise?
Okay.
Give her to Mr. Stone.
Yes.
You yerk. You made me a joke in the company. I'm gonna teach you a leçon today. Haha.
Madam, I saw with my own eyes Yelena hugging Mr. Stone and entering this room. Please, look.
Madam Sharp, what are you doing here? Yelena seduced me. It wasn't my fault.
Is this Yelena?
Madam, although I'm Yelena's stepmother, I must do what's right, even if it hurts my family. Yelena, take off your hood. You don't dare to admit it? Who? Everyone, look at this promiscuous woman. Yelena, you disgrace our family. You brat. Today, I'll spare you some face. In front of everyone. From now on, behave yourself.
Helen, you said you would do what's right. Are you backing down now?
Madam, I just didn't want to upset you. The training is about to start. Let me escort you there.
Hey, what is it that would upset Grandma? Let me see too.
Yelena, what are you doing here? Then who is this? How could it be you?
What are you doing? I told you to get Yelena. Are you crazy?
Ksenia, you're abusing your power as the CEO's wife. We've had enough of you.
Yeah, you wanted to ruin Yelena's reputation. How could you be so vicious?
Yelena, no. You can't do this to me.
Just enjoy what you planned. Take her away.
Ksenia, Helen, how dare you?
Madam, it wasn't my fault. She made me do it.
You think you can just walk away after this? I already know. You embezzled from Getty Group. Someone take her and look into this thoroughly.
No, I won't go. Yelena, I'm your stepmother. This is unforgivable.
Shut her up. Take her away.
No, I won't go.
Ksenia, I could have forgiven what you did before, but you shouldn't have tried to ruin my reputation. Now it's your turn.
How dare you do this to me? I'm the CEO's wife. Someone hurt her.
How dare you? Nobody hurts her.
Ksenia, It's time to stop this. Otherwise, you'll lose face completely.
You humiliated me badly. I won't let you get away with it.
Oh, you dare to threaten her?
Madam, she's tricked you. She's been planning to seduce Mr. Sharp. She must have found out you're Mr. Sharp's grandmother. That's why she helped you that day. It's all part of her plan.
Yelena, if you hadn't known I was the CEO's grandmother, would you not have helped me?
Even if you were an ordinary elderly lady, I wouldn't have just stood by.
See, Yelena isn't a gold digger, like you.
Madam, you've been deceived. She and this nobody disobeyed senior management, provoked their superiors, and even incited infighting. You can't keep them in the company.
What? My grandson's company has become this bad?
Mr. Sharp, you're here. You have to help me. Madam, ask Mr. Sharp if you don't believe me.
Mr. Sharp, as you instructed, I've collected evidence of Mr. Stone and Xenia accepting bribes and embezzling funds by abusing their power. The police are waiting outside.
Zane, what are you doing? You're the CEO. Why are you calling him CEO?
I never said I was the CEO. Xenia, your dream of marrying rich is over.
Zane, you did a good job as my assistant, but your judgment of character is poor.
He's the CEO, so she's the CEO's wife?
So, the CEO that Xenia relies on is actually the secretary. She and Mr. Stone always bullied Yelena, but actually, Yelena is way out of their league.
How could this happen? I still lost to Yelena.
Mr. Sharp, I've been loyal to you. Please have mercy. Spare me, Mr. Sharp.
Zane, take them away and fire them.
Yes, sir.
Now that the bad apples are gone, you and Xerxes can finally relax and give me a great-grandchild.
Grandma, there are so many people here.
Hello, Mr. Sharp.
Hello, Mrs. Sharp.
Honey, you're going to be busy in the future.